What's up, you guys? Slim here once again after work with another video. And no, before anyone says anything, I'm not turning in an MCO 40. I ain't driving. I'm not gonna keep up. Well, I might keep up these after work videos. It's kind of crazy. Like, the little bit of time I get after work is maybe the time I can make these videos outside of like profiles and whatnot. But like, I haven't done Slim Chat, any kind of rants, any kind of stuff, you know, it's been months. It might even be more than a year, to be honest. I've lost track. But I'm gonna do a video for you guys that I just feel is pretty relevant. I was talking to my good friend Pete Navarro today, and just a really simple, what we believe are the top 5 best decks of this format. Now, this list was bullshit. I said that in my last video. It was bullshit. We waited so long. It was for nothing. And, you know, okay, at the end of the day, the thing that made me the happiest were 3 things. It was Ravine was to 2. It should have been at 3. Diginlock was gone, which means we can special summon. And the last thing was a return of Trishula. Now, I left things out. I was tired yesterday. I'm happy Dragoons came to 2. I want Mermails to be played. Shout out to my boy Nima. You know, make Mermails, play again. You know, anyone who loves Mermails, you know, do it. That deck, you know, used to be the most hated deck. Then it just fell off the map like every other deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! And everybody loved it again. And then it's like, oh, okay. If it tops or whatever, oh my God, it's like it's like the second coming. It's like the greatest thing in the world. So that's exactly what's going to happen again. Someone wins an event with Mermails, y'all are going to go crazy. And I mean, that's cool. It's cool to see a deck that was once, you know, the best deck, the most hated, fell off, became total crap in some people's opinion. I never thought the deck was crap. Thought that it was crap, and then to see it come back. Dragoons going to 2 is a good thing. Now I've wasted like almost 2 minutes like ranting about random shit, so I guess this is kind of a semi-rant, but in our opinion, like the top 5 best decks, I'm gonna go from number 1. Number 1, I think, is Burning Abyss. Now, most people are going to say it's still Necros. Necros are in this list, you guys. I'm just going to go real quick. Burning Abyss, Cleafort, the Tower, Turbo bullshit, Ritual Beast, Necros, and Shaddoll. Those are my 5, and we got some honorable mentions. So really quick. Burning Abyss, let's face it, that deck, you know, came back to life, won Nationals, swept Nationals, you know, I mean, it was a mirror match in the finale, I mean, come on, and I mean, that deck was just geared to, you know, to beat Necros, and it did just that. So that's a great deck. Nothing got hit on the deck. Okay, they have 1 tour guide. They still won with 1 tour guide. It doesn't matter. Bunch of floaters, a bunch of good stuff, a bunch of traps to disrupt shit. You know, they know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's Burning Abyss. The next deck, I'd have to give it to, you see, I've been fighting, you know, really between which is better, the Cleafort, Tower, Turbo, or Necros. I don't have really that much, I'm not gonna bullshit you guys, I have no knowledge of Necros. Like, I haven't played the deck ever, like, held the deck, or even, you know, used it, even played it online. So I really can't say anything about it. So I'm gonna leave, like, the hardcore Necros players out there. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. I'm only going to say that Cleafort Turbo is better right now because it's bullshit, and that Necros, since they took a little loss from the Dijin, and I forgot Shuret went to 1, they can still play with 1 Shuret. I don't know if a lot of people know, but by losing the Dijin lock and losing Shuret, they don't have to play Reinforcement of the Armies anymore. They don't need to have main deck Dijin out. They've got so much room in their deck to, you know, to rebuild, that deck's just going to come back with, you know, just a lot of firepower. So I'm not going to knock that deck out at all. The reason why I say Cleafort Turbo is a little bit better is because Tower's a bitch. Let's face it, not many decks have a real out to it. I know Burning Abyss struggle to have an out to it, and you know, it's just really crazy that Wavering Eyes, you know, made all that happen. It gave like the deck a bunch of fuel to just, you know, just like blow shit up, bring out a bunch of shit, tower lock you, you know, it's just something else. And Cleaforts are consistent, like even with 2 scouts, they're consistent. With Wavering Eyes now, they're consistent. So I'm gonna give it to Cleafort Turbo as the 2nd best. Necros coming in 3rd. I can't really say much on Necros. We know what Necros do. Trishula, you know, Necros a Trishula, you know, we have real Trishula, but Necros a Trishula comes out usually a lot quicker in most decks. So I'm going to give it to Necros at spot number 3. Now, spot 4 and 5, it can be whatever. I'm going to put Ritual Beasts and Shaddolls. You know, I'm not even going to give them like an order. So Shaddolls, I mean, have been around for a while. They didn't do shit at Nationals. There's no way to say it. They really didn't do shit. They, you know, it happens. But I mean, you know, there were some events that are won by Shaddolls, where a bunch of Shaddolls top. It just depends on, you know, the mass majority. What are they playing? You know, they usually have the better odds of there being more you know, representation of that deck. So Shaddoll's, they're a good deck, let's face it. Construct, Winda, you know, all the crazy plays that they make, you know, the ability to main Mistake, the ability to main Floodgates, they don't hurt them as much. Plus, you know, just all the crazy shit they can do. They can synchro, they can XYZ, they can do everything. So Shaddolls are just a good deck. They've just lost a lot of steam. Let's face it. They've fallen off, you know, even with still having all 6 fusions, still having, you know, pretty much all the stuff they need. They really haven't been, you know, hurt that much. They still got their mathematicians. They still got everything. The deck just isn't as good as it used to be, but it's still up there. It's still definitely one of the top decks. Ritual Beast, though, is something else. That deck took me by surprise. I never doubted the deck. A lot of people who know, like, you know, I never really, you know, played against it. I think I faced it once online, and I think the guy opened bad because I don't remember what the hell I even Veilered. Like, this is a long time ago, but I never really saw the deck go off in front of me. But I know for a fact from, you know, hearing from other people that when that deck goes off, that shit is scary, and that they can, you know, just lock you down. I mean, look at Jarrell. Shout out to Winston. Look at, you know, the triple mistake in the main deck. Look at how he didn't play E-Teleport, and he still made it to the top 8. Like, that's crazy. You know, that deck can do so many crazy loops and whatnot. If you guys are ever on TCG Player, read Pasquale's, I think that's his name. Read his articles all about Ritual Beast. You'll learn about the deck. That's the only way I'm learning about the deck, is reading articles like that, and, you know, listening to people who profile the deck. Miguel Soto, I read like another article about them, just trying to, you know, learn a little bit about a deck that I knew nothing about. You know, that deck has just proved itself, you know, multiple times. It had a great Necroz matchup. It has a hard time with Cleafort, but, you know, there's always game 2 and 3. So I'm going to give it to that deck, and those are going to be like the top 5. Again, we've got, what is it? We got, number 1, we got BA, we got Necros, we got Cleaforts. I say Cleafort Turbo Tower. I'm going to say Cleaforts in general. They can main deck Skill Drain, main deck all the, you know, the Floodgates, and, you know, win with that. And they're consistent, so they're there. Necros. People are wondering why Manju and Senju weren't hit. That's pretty interesting. Let's see what else is there. There's Shaddolls, and then Ritual Beast, Shaddolls, whatever you guys want. Now, the honorable mentions. I gotta give it to Satella Knights. I may have stopped playing Satella Knights, but I really like that deck. The deck's got a shit ton of traps. It's got, you know, it doesn't have to worry about the Jin lock now. Like I said in my last video, making Altair dead by turn 2, that pretty much sucks. Well, now they're gonna get all their plays off. You know, Trivir, Concealer Diamond. You know, they're ridiculous cards. They straight up just can lock down games, you know, lock out Shaddolls. There's no more Super Poly to fuck them over, so the deck's really, you know, the deck's good. The deck's won events, the deck's tops events. It's a good deck. Other honorable mentions are going to be Mermails, of course, or 2 Dragoons. You know, let's see people bring the deck back. Not having to worry about the Jin lock is nice, too. Let me think. Other honorable mentions. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, what other decks that are represented in these events. Really shows how much I really don't, you know, it's been so much of Necros that, like, literally every time I click to go look at the top decks and I just see a bunch of Necros, I'm like, okay, I'm done. All you gotta do is Control F Necros, and you see, like, hundreds of results. You're like, okay, I'm good. I don't even need to read this anymore. But, you know, there's more. I'll leave that to you guys in the comments below to mention, like, other honorable mention decks. Everyone knows the kind of decks that, you know, we're gonna see in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, people want to see Yang Zings. They want to see, different versions of Monarchs. They want to see, you know, they want to see Frogs. They want to see Gravekeepers. Some people want to see Dark World. Some people want to see, you know, people were saying something about artifacts. There's like a new artifact card that's possibly coming out. There's, you know, there's a lot of decks that are going to, you know, try. I mentioned Heretics just because I like that deck. You know, it's a format that's pretty much the same as last format. I think the only thing that makes this a little bit better is that there's no Jin lock. We can just special summon. We can just, you know, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's nice. It's nice not having to dedicate main deck spots to just get rid of one fucking ritual monster that's just, you know, saying, well, you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! So I think that's pretty nice. But anyways, that's my little rant, kind of spacing out after work, pretty tired kind of day thing on what I think the top 5 decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are. I'm not gonna, you know, I didn't need to go into super explanations. You know, plenty of people do videos. They do top 10. I just wanted to do top 5 because honestly, I wouldn't know where to name 5 more. I'm not gonna watch someone else's video and just steal all theirs. I just can't do that. But it doesn't take, you know, that much, you know, insight to know like what the most represented top 5 decks are going to be. So we'll see what the rest of this format plays out. If there's deck profiles you guys want to see, let me know. I'm going to bring back some real just like old stuff, like more like stuff you just don't see on other channels, because, you know, we need something fresh in this game. We need something fresh on YouTube, something that, you know, like that you'll see a video and you'll click it because damn it, it's not Necros, you know, that's nice. It's not Cleaforts. It's not the same shit over and over again. There's actually someone or something that makes you excited about the game, and I mean that's sometimes what it takes. So anyways, I'm done ranting. It's been 10 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I can't guarantee this will be the last in-car video. I got a pillow in the back. You know, sometimes I take a nap. So it could happen. But I hope you guys like these videos. I actually put the iPhone the right way this time. I just kind of, you know, spaced out yesterday and realized afterwards, oh crap, it's going to be in like that portrait version. I know that sucks, but now you can see everything. So hope you guys like the video. Just comment below with anything else you want to see, anything you want me to talk about. I mean, I could turn this into something. I don't care if every other channel's done a little car rant. I ain't driving, I ain't doing nothing special. So I mean, I ain't got no hat. Like, everyone's like, holy fuck, you have hair. Yes, I have hair. My hair's gotten actually pretty long, actually. I do have hair. You know, I every once in a while I don't wear hats. You know, sometimes I just don't. You know, at work I can't, so, you know, that's just one thing. You know, I actually gotta get haircut, style it up. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I can't even keep a straight face after that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment below with anything else you want to see, anything deck profile wise. And like I said, I'll be keeping you guys up to date via our Facebook fan page, Rare Hunters Den. Make sure to check out the booth at Frankenstein's, and we'll definitely see you guys in the next video, and we'll bring up more contests for Dragons of Legend 2 and Clash of Rebellions. I now remember the name of the set. I couldn't remember it yesterday, but now I do. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. It might be in the car, it might be someplace else, it may be, I don't know. I don't know where I'll be, but there will be more videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them. I'll see you guys later.